Yeah, I plugged in the TV to try to get things. All I got was God's Learning Channel. I thought I would get PBS. No PBS, God's Learning Channel. But the guy was teaching Genesis and words in Hebrew and how Adam named the animals. And the one I got was Gamal, the English word camel, giver. He's the giver. He gives everything, kind of like the buffalo for Little Hawk and the Lakota. I mean, everything is given to, except for the camel carries you through the desert and can go for days without water, so he's even more of a giver than the buffalo. The horse came and helped with the buffalo thing that he had, so it's really interesting, but he calls the camel the giver because they use the bones. The same way they use the buffalo, the camels use the same way. Like a cow, the camel is a very important animal. It's Hebrew, and they were in the Tigris-Euphrates River Valley and migrated over. Yes, Adam is buried in Iraq. Yes, the bones of Adam are in Iraq. Of Adam, the one that's naming these animals, that's giving them Hebrew names. But it's really cool. People without a knowledge, and it's so cool when I'm reading, and he's reading this stuff, and he's telling me this. That is so cool. That would make perfect sense. The camels of the desert, the ships of the desert, and that is so cool. They take us everywhere, and the camel. That's cool. The horse is very important in my family history and learning and stuff too, through the line of Saladin and Little Hawk and oh man, horses. Sorry, there's a beautiful relationship there between. When I was a kid, Dad would laugh. Where was the horse? It's on the Mustang hubcap. An angel. But it was this is so cool. It was cool. It was a really neat class. The guy was cool who was teaching it too. It was really intelligent. And he was explaining to you how Hebrew and English and what they do and how they name animals and they keep these characteristics forever. Meaning forever, meaning and ever, amen. Till the end of time, but there is no end of time, but the end of life is, die. And they lived happily ever after. As the two that they were, and then the transfiguratory state forever. God is eternal. God is the eternalness of it all. And this is so cool. Genesis, boom, that was fun. Sorry. God's Learning Channel. Wow, it was neat the way the brother was explaining it. So, that makes sense. That's really cool. Yeah, boom, now you see it. Now you see it, now you don't. Now we see it. He understands it really well. He's explaining to you. He's a Jew. Sorry. Okay, we get it. It's a Jew thing. You wouldn't understand. You would understand. It's very simple to understand. It's also very Arabic. Kamal. Yeah, yes. Hebrew, there's a lot of words that are similar in Hebrew that are similar in Arabic. And there are Arabic words that are similar to Spanish words. So and the Athabascan speaking tribes, the Eskimos and the Dene have similar words to the Inuits and okay. And then sorry, this is fun. It's from kimono. The word kimono comes from the Greek word, and it is Greek. Sorry, I'm having fun. This is just cool. Go to school. Let's go to Greek school. That's good. And then that's to Latin with that. Which Spanish is a Latin root language with okay. Now French is Germanic, but there's words in French and Spanish that are and there's words in English that are similar in English and Spanish, and then Hebrew would have gamal and camel. And this is cool. And the word kimono is Greek. I'm just kidding. But I love you guys. It's just fun. Let's go back to school. Well, if learning isn't the lesson, what's education if learning isn't the lesson? What are we learning? What are we teaching the kids? To hate each other, kill each other, bomb each other, spy on each other, not trust each other. This sucks. Can we teach them to trust one another and love one another, and that a trusting person and a loving person is the best thing? I'd like a faithful spouse, please. We're going to get one. I am. Well, I'm not the only one. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world could live as one. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, how are you feeling? I'm feeling alright. I was a little depressed. I didn't get everything completely done, but I've gotten a lot of stuff done. And I did clean up all the dog poops and cleaned up, and you can actually look in here and it looks decent. I was getting really good. I couldn't get as clean as I wanted to. Well, because I don't have vacuum cleaners and stuff like that. I'm working on it. I got the shop vac out there. I'm going to try my clean it and get it smelling really good in here. Well, so I want her to be able to come in and show the place. I would like them to be somebody who wants to purchase it, to be able to buy it, and Dad to be able to get out of the debt and live debt-free and go enjoy himself, Silver or someplace like that. And I would like, what else? Yeah, entertain people. Just come over. Hey, how's it going? Come on over. We can watch God's Learning Channel. Learn about the Gamal. What else can we do? I got an Xbox. We can watch a movie. Got a couch and a chair. Yeah, I'll move the couch over this way. Yeah, you can see that. I'll turn the TV screen this way, move the chair. There you go. There you go. You don't have to sit next to me. Unless, of course, you're female and really fine. You want me to sit next to you. Is that a bed? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll walk. I try to keep the sheets dog hair free. It just doesn't work, the little sucker, man. He comes in there and he moves the blankets off and he roots up under my pillows and gets fur all up. Yeah. I told you, man, I'm a hoe, and he treats me like I'm his bitch. 4 other dogs, roast beef sandwiches. What else are you eating? Roast beef sandwiches. You had roast beef sandwiches today, tomorrow. You had beef brisket and turkey. Macaroni and cheese, beans, potato salad. 4 other dogs. One of them licked you on the face. You're such a hoe. I know. I'm sorry. I'm a bad girlfriend, Zeke. I'm a guy. Okay, but you're a guy. What if you had a female dog? You'd be the biggest hoe. I am. I'm a total hoe. I'm sorry. Every time I come up to the fence, the big dogs come up to me and they come up to the fence. They act like they're going to bite me. They're like, no, come over. I got to sniff you and lick you. And I do, and they come over and they sniff me and lick me. Except for the ones with bad breath. No, they don't. They try to snip at me. Stop it. Your friend likes me. That's because you're a hoe. I am a hoe. I smell like roast beef. I'm not Santa. I'm set on throwing up lies. I smell of beef and cheese. And other dogs. I'm a hoe. Dog mad best friend. Spell dog backwards. What do you get? How do you know God's not a dog? Algie's uncle. I told you that story. He was in, the girl was busting his chops, man. You know, how do you know God's not a woman? How do you know God's not a woman? Uncle, how do I know God's not a woman? Spell God backwards. D-O-G. How do you know God's not a dog? He said, that's the last time I ever asked my uncle a question like that. And how it makes beautiful sense, because me and Rachel were talking about, in many ways, a lot of dogs are more godlike than a lot of human beings. Give me your unconditional love, the kind of love I deserve, the kind I want in return. Yeah, like Donna Summer and musical Youth. Give me. Hey, teachers, leave them kids alone. All in all, we're just another brick in the wall. We don't need no education. Not if it's going to teach us to be stupid. No, don't need a piece of paper to prove that we're stupid. We can do that all on our own by paying for pieces of paper that say we're intelligent while we're destroying the means to our existence. I love being intelligent. It's fun. Can you imagine that? I have to look at those court papers. We suggest that you get psychiatric help because you think you're related to Jesus. Jesus is our personal Lord and Savior. Our personal Lord, not yours. He's not your uncle. He's not related to you in any way, shape, or form. He is God in totality, incarnate. He's going to save the world after we screw it up. He's going to magically come from the sky and fix it. And we suggest that you get psychiatric help. I am George Logan. I have a good judge of character, and I think you're not. Gee, George, but in relative, scientific, and intelligent, tangible 21st century, and back then too, because it was work, Jesus threw the same stuff at him. My uncle, Jesus, not your magic man from the sky. There could be magic people from the sky, but they wouldn't be magic. They would use other forms. Never mind. It's okay. It could happen. People could come from the sky. We have airplanes and different things. There's technology. You can come from the sky. You can float on the clouds with analyticals to the Middle East and land. Hi, I'm your fellow servant. I'm your brother. My name is Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. How are you doing? I'm the descendant from the line of King David. I'll be taking over now. I'm the king of Israel. I'm just kidding. I'm a fellow servant. How can I help? Let's bring peace. Come on, Yahoo. Netanyahu, Benjamin, you're acting like Yahoo. You pissed me off. Sorry. Well, I'm kind of like that. I'm a lot like Uncle Jesus. He's got a mouth. I got a mouth too. It's a big mouth. Ralph the mouth. Yeah. The big mouth. You can be a big mouth too. Here we go. Sword comes out of his mouth. Cuts all liars' fallacies down to just like that. It's a Jew thing you wouldn't understand. He gets it. You're a Jew, right? Benjamin Netanyahu? That rhymes. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Jew. He gets it. Are you getting it? Are you going to be more like the Prince of Peace? You better be. You better. Don't make me come over there. Do make me come over there. It'd be very entertaining. People would like it. Yes, they would. I'm fun. We'll go to the next one, okay? Yeah. Be good to the Gamal. And understand that it means similar things to the Arab that it does to the Hebrew. And that we're related. The whole Ishmael, Abraham, Hagar, yeah. And the Adam and Eve thing. And a mommy cat and a daddy cat get together. Are you following this, George Logan? Do you still think I need psychiatric help and sedation, or do you? You need to go back to school? Let's go back to the God Learning Channel. We'll be back. Blessings and peace.